Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Slay the Spire. We are in Act 3 here as an Ironclad, with a deck that I'm feeling pretty happy with. This route feels terrifying that we're going to deal with here. I think the safest route would be to sort of stay left, right? If we went this enemy here, shop, question mark, enemy, rest, question mark. I mean, if we're here and we have tons of hit points, we might be tempted to go this way and then find elite, because at least we'd have a rest right after that. And then chest, elite, rest. I think we've got to go up the left side. So we're going to start here and do that. Okay, now, I don't remember what all these dudes do. At the end of its turn, gain 3 strength, and it's planning on attacking now. Let's see. Well, we're going to start with offering. Battle Trance would actually put us fairly above the limit right now. But we might still want to... Well, let's make some space. We could start some attacks, but we're going to need to soak some of the amount of damage here. Oh yeah, we'll Battle Trance and see what we get. We're going to lose... No, we didn't lose a card. Okay, this is great, because we can armaments, because we got a lot of stuff in our hand to upgrade. Get a little bit of armor that way. We'll probably play one more defend. I guess we could have Dexterity Potion first and get some extra block out of that. I think I will now. So we could have gotten a couple extra block that we're not going to have here. But there we go. That brings us up to 15, which is fine. So we're going to block all the damage. I don't get any more draws because of the Battle Trance, but Pommel Strike is still a 12 damage attack, so we're going to do that. And we'll cleave for another 12 damage. And we'll Twin Strike for 18 damage, and that'll be that. Can't use my clashes, but that's alright. Okay, full block. His strength's going to go up, but although he's only going for 13, I think it's going to be an attack and a debuff this time. We could start our Corruption tech, which honestly sounds like fun. I would love... What do we want out of Warcry here? I'm not sure. We don't have the activation for Dropkick. We only have 1 energy. We're going to get a draw off this. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and discard. Well, it actually puts it on top of the draw pile. I forgot about that. Not a discard. It's on top of the draw pile, which is a bit different. Spot weakness. Well, shrug it off, get some block. Draw that strike again. We may as well get the... Actually, I could save this defend. Because we've got enough defense now. Okay. I think I should have striked for an extra point of damage. I forgot that I couldn't do both, and that he's not actually vulnerable. So block. Oh, he has a couple of burns to my deck. 1 to the discard, 1 to my actual deck. There we go. We drew burns. At the end of the turn, we'll take 2 damage, unless we could somehow discard it, but we can't. Although, we got a lot of stuff going for us. So we're going to bash. We're going to impervious. We're going to body slam for 114 damage with the pen nib. I think that's a new record for me. Well, no, I guess we did 90 to plus vulnerable. I don't remember. We got an elixir here. It's not typically a very great potion, but there it is. Metallicize is actually kind of nice early because you do get the 4 block for free every turn. And we do have the thing where we heal for 2 every time we drop a power. It does slow down our deck a bit, but it does give us a fair amount more toughness. I'm actually just thinking a second Warcry. It's free and cycles a card. Makes your deck effectively smaller, but better. Speaking of smaller but better, removing a card might be excellent. Especially rather than increasing the size of it. Dark Shackle's interesting. Oh, it's not just a single target. It is freeze the thing, and then we got the secret weapon. No, we're gonna remove a I think a basic defend actually. So we're fairly low on strikes, and we've got some other ways to get armor at this point. I think the defends mostly slow us down. They also make it a lot harder for us to get our clashes off. So we'll do that. I mean, we do have 43 bucks. We could get a pommel strike, but no. I'm okay with this. So we're clearly going to this question mark. Slowly make your way up the twisting pathway as you constantly find yourself losing your way as the walls and ground seem to inexplicably shift before your eyes. The constant whispering voice in the back of your head aren't helping things either. Right, so we got a couple of options here. We can embrace madness. We add 2 madness cards to our deck. A random card in your hand costs 0 for the rest of combat. It's not terribly handy. We lose 10 HP. I mean, it's fine, but mostly makes our deck bigger without helping it. On the other hand, over here, we would have a Rive, which would be added to our deck. It's also innate, which means it would start in our hand the first time every time, which is terrible. We'd have to hit another shop to get rid of this stuff. All of these options are bad. I'm going to go with Madness, at least, because it does clean itself out with Corruption, so there's something to be said for that. So this branch over here would give us tons of elite fights, which are good for relics, but very scary. I'm going to go ahead with the left over here, which is safer. We'll have to make a decision there if we're going to the fire or that elite. It's plenty of options for upgrades. Of course, we've got the Armaments Plus. Oh, these guys! So these guys are neat. And by neat, I mean super pain in the ass. When it dies, if other enemies are still alive, it revives in 2 turns at 50% HP. They're very, very annoying for that kind of crap. We'll get ourselves jacked right away. Sure. At least we gain 10 hit points per round. We've got the Impervious here, so they want to hit me for 18. And we've got... I think I will Impervious. And then we'll Cleave. Try to bring them all down a bit, which is good, because you want to kill them as close to each other as possible. So this guy armors up. Which actually, this round I would have preferred if they all decided to attack me. Alright, only this guy's going to attack. He's going to attack for 16. Let's... Corruption. Spot weakness. I guess we'll do this. I mean, we get the block. It'll upgrade the 1 strike. What the heck, right? And I'm going to hit the guy with no armor who's got the most hit points. Plus, he's about to armor up, so that's going to be okay. So we will take some damage here, unfortunately. I have to say, I really am digging Corruption. Now, we need card draw. We need to grab some of our card draw stuff. That's a start. I can actually Clash right now. I can also Bash to drop some vulnerability. Now, I could kill this guy, but that would be probably not great. Bash is expensive. Still, let's do that. If I do that, do I just kill you? 30 damage. Not quite. I'm going to do that before I start drawing anything. There's the Battle Trance. Okay, let's Pommel Strike first. Although, it will use my mana. No, that's fine. Draw some cards. So there's a Madness, for example. Random card in your hand costs 0 for the rest of combat. Well, I'll shrug it off first, giving us some actual armor, which means I can deal damage here. I could kill one, as long as I'm sure I could kill the others in time, but I'm not sure. There you go. They're all very, very low. This guy will armor up. There's a good chance we can finish everyone in the next thing. Especially, we've got the 20 damage fire potion if something weird happens. I mean, we will have the extra round to make it work. Warcry first. I'm going to get rid of the defend, because we're just looking to kill. Warcry again. Drop this defend. We're just drawing all the defends here. We're going to have a hard time activating Clash. Well, I think we're going to be forced to possibly use Offering here. Yeah, we'll take the 4 damage. Oh my god. How annoying is this? Okay, you are vulnerable, so we're going to drop kick you. We're not going to draw a card, but we'll get an energy back. Oh! Didn't I use the... No, I guess I'm thinking last turn. Okay, no, we're good. We got Pen Nib here. Oh, that's lovely timing. Because we can power through that guy's armor and then use Anger to kill that guy. Okay, gain 10 hit points. Gain a Poison Potion. We're now full on those. Whenever card is exhausted, gain 4 block. I mean, we do have the exhaust sort of synergy now. And at least you only play it once, because it's power, so it stays in play. How confident do I feel about going right into there? Not very. Well, I guess we've got to do this fight first. Hey, it's the Maw! Big bucket of hit points. Let's start by Flash of Stealing, see what we draw. Alright. We'll get the Feel No Pain in there. I might want to wait, because I'm going to get a point of block, or 4 points of block, from exhausting Jax right now, without being helpful. But the sooner we get the strength, the better. This guy's got enough hit points, I'm actually going to go ahead and throw the poison at him. So poison is great. It does whatever the poison rating is. So this is poison 6. So this does 6 points of damage, and then counts down to 5, and then 4, and then 3. So each round he'll take 1 point less from the poison, but he's still going to take a lot. He's going to take, 6, 11, 15. Well, actually, the easy way to do it is you go 6 plus 1 times 2. So that's 14 points of damage is what it'll take. If it's an even number, that's like an easy way to just tally everything up. So that tick poison's 14 points of damage worth of stuff, which isn't as much as the fire potion. But poison stacks really amazingly, because you can keep like adding more charges here, and so not only is there more charges, but they're going to take more per charge point. So it's not too shabby. I could shrug it off for a card draw as well, but I don't think so. We're just going to go and cleave because it's a fair amount of damage, and then we'll strike him, and then that will be that. So he's going to debuff me with some annoying stuff, I think. He's going to weaken and vulnerabilize me. Weaken and frail. So I do less damage, and frail means I get less block from cards. Which isn't terrific, but it is what it is. I guess I'll Offering first. So it'll give me a bigger pool of stuff to like choose to discard from, say, my Warcry over here. I wonder if Madness picks a card that doesn't cost 0 already. I don't know, but I'm going to get rid of one. I know we get some armor from it, though, but it's a very expensive way to get 1 point of armor. He wants to hit me for 25. I would love to bash him to get him vulnerable. Oh, right, and I'm not getting much in the way of defense right now. I'm going to bash him. Alright, I guess we'll defend. Body slamming. It's not going to do much. May as well Warcry. That's actually... I think it is worth doing the spot weakness here. I mean, I'm not going to Madness anyway, so we'll do that. Okay. So we're going to take 3. There's his poison tick. He's still vulnerable. He was weakened as well. Weakness wears off there, but it's not so bad. There's a Corrupt, which we are going to fire off. Because now everything is going to get exhausted, so we're going to keep getting free free armor from this. Pommel Strike, which, assuming everything works well, will give us a free one of those, and then we can clash, and we can strike. And yeah, I'm still good there. Like, we might get a kill with the fire potion if it times out right at some point. We'll see. Block, block, block. Okay, all the free blocks is working out very well. Speaking of, there's an Impervious over here, but he's just going to buff himself. We don't need the armor right now. He is vulnerable, so we will drop kick him. And I will... I'm going to keep the Shrug It Off in my deck, I guess. I don't know. Because we can't... I don't think we can... Well, we might be able to kill him this round. You know what? These are free. Let's go ahead and cycle as much as we can. And then now we can Battle Trance. I'm going to use this just because we might be able to activate our clashes here. There. How far are we from Pen... Oh, we're a million miles away from Pen Nim. Yeah, this might not work out for the kill this time. Thump, thump, thump. Close, but no cigar. Even with the fire potion. So he's got a strength boost, and he's going to want to attack me for 28, but... Bash. Excellent. Block potion, gain 12 block, which actually we can time out very nicely with our body slam. Perfected Strike gives you bonus damage for every card containing Strike. Now, I think that includes Perfect Strike itself and Twin Strike, but we got rid of a lot of basic strikes, so I don't think it makes sense in our deck. Clothesline is nice for the weak, but it's a little pricey. Sword Boomerang does actually work out quite nicely, because it's a 12 damage attack, in theory, on the upgraded one. And if we've got any strength, it becomes quite damaging. I think I will go and finally grab a Sword Boomerang. So I'm at 60 HP. I might actually be able to take on this guy. On the other hand, if I go this way, I do get, say, an upgrade from the fire, and then, you know, whatever happens over here. I do like the idea of the trinkets over here. I think we'll take the slightly safer route. And I think I will smith for an upgrade to something. More, like, of the good quality, like the free war cries might actually be nice. We could upgrade the offering to draw 5 cards, too. So upgraded Madness just makes it free. Which, again, I'm not convinced these are terribly good cards. I think the power of our deck comes out if we've got the upgraded offering. Make sure it's an insanely good draw. We've got a lot of fairly cheap stuff we can combo if we go digging for it. Oh, we got a chop out of the question mark. I don't have much in the way of money, though. The flex is a one-turn strength thing. But, I mean, it is a little bit more damage. But it is a dead draw. You know what? I think with our corruption, I think we keep getting shrug-it-offs. Because it will cycle for free. It does interfere a little bit with the clash, but it combos so well with the corruption. We got a bunch more fires coming. So I was gonna say maybe that should mean we just we upgrade some more. All right. So the question is. Yeah, we've just got to fight one elite. We've got 60 hit points right now. I think I will go for the promotion, or the upgrade. And we could just go for, like, even deeper card draw. You just do more damage. The Anger starting off upgraded is actually kind of nice. Because when you start getting your extra copies, they're going to be the better versions of Anger right away. You're not going to fill your deck with 4 damage Anger. You're going to fill your deck with 6 damage Angers. And since this is only 1 extra draw, I think getting the 6 damage Angers to multiply right from the start, not counting on armaments, is actually going to be much, much better. Alright, Relic me a Relic. Gold and an oddly smooth stone. Start a combat, gain 1 dexterity. So 1 dexterity means our blocks are going to be 1 better. It's not, you know, it's not substantial, but it's there. I don't know who you are. Nemesis. Well, we've got our corruption right off. He's going to be doing some sort of buff. All right, let's just do it. I'm going to use the madness. There we go. I'm trying to decide if I want to remove my defenses from the deck or not. Well, actually, I will do this, because this will enable Clash. Alright. I did that in the wrong order, because I would have preferred to pen nib the Clash. Although, oh, the Double Strike. I forgot that, like, both aspects of the Double Strike get that. So, no, that's okay. Alright. So, what are you doing with your buff? I don't like not knowing this guy. Intangible. Reduce all damage taken and HP loss to 1 for the next 2 turns. What? Okay. So there's no point in hitting you. You know what? Let me get rid of the clash, because I feel like there's a good chance we won't get to trigger it, and even if we do, who cares? I think I will battle trance into armament. Increase the chance that I upgrade a lot of cards. And yeah, we'll be looking for a little bit of block so this guy doesn't hit me. I mean, I can hit him, I suppose, but I mean, what's the point, right? Okay, there's more defense than we need. I guess, I mean, we may as well attack him. I mean, we'll certainly want the anger, because at least it multiplies. We might draw some more interesting cards over here. Oh, no, right, we don't have any more card draws, so... Whatever, just hit him for whatever. There, 1 damage at a time. Wow, this guy's a pain in the ass. And it includes HP loss, so... All damage, not just attack. So poisons don't bypass it. Did you just throw 3 burns into my deck? I don't like you. And now you're going to attack me for 40. Okay, well... Whenever card is exhausted, you gain some block. Okay, we'll play Feel No Pain. And we gain 2 hit points from our bird-faced urn. That's going to exhaust a card as well. We may as well... I'll tell you what. I'll flash a steel. See what the card draw gives us. I'm doing this as part of an experiment to see if it might accidentally pick jacks. Because then we'll know. I mean, this is not a definitive thing. I should probably look it up on a wiki. So we'll hit him for 1. At least we'll apply vulnerability, so next turn will be a big attack. And with that in mind, I guess we'll jax ourselves up. So that we... oh yeah, it also gave him a weakness. I forgot about that. So that, in theory, next turn we just wail on him for like a bajillion damage. I don't know if he's... Is he going to go to self-buff or he's going to attack? He is going to. He's probably going to try to cycle, frickin'... whatever. That thing. I can't spot weakness now. I have no attacks in my hand. But intangibility, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, we're going to Warcry. We're going to get rid of spot weakness. Well, it puts it on top of the deck, that's right. So it's just going to come back in a second. Alright. Let's just do this to cycle cards. It means the Shrug It Offs go away, but... Well, we can body slam them for a billion. That's true, I forgot about that. There's the pen nib. Take 135 damage. Punk. Heal 10. Good. Lantern. +1 energy in the first turn of combat. I like that. Oh, a block potion. I'm going to get rid of the elixir. Get the second block potion. And I think what we're going to do is get another Shrug It Off. I think it works so well with the corruption. We'll take the fireplace, because the regular minions just give you a little gold and a regular card. I don't think that's what we're looking for right now. Smithing an upgrade to something would be nice. I think, again, rather than the Battle Trance, I think the free Warcry might be the better route. Just really good deck manipulation and cycling we've got going on here. Okay, these guys are kind of annoying, and I can never decide what the right order to deal with them. So this guy will fill your deck with trances, but it's not the worst thing in the universe. The problem is these 2 guys that when you kill them, they explode for damage, and they like to like buff the amount of damage they'll do when they explode. Like that's probably what this guy's doing. And then the Thorn guy likes to buff his thorns as well. So everyone sucks, and I hate them all. All right, lots of offering. Dig deep here. Oh, maybe I dug a little too deep. We can do a giant body slam. I think we Impervious and then body slam the crap out of one of these doofuses. I may as well use a potion. Only 43. I can't kill him yet. I could kill this one, but... I'm sure there's some sort of sequence of moves that results in, like, really good stuff. But alright, I'm just going to eliminate this guy. So there is one less. Again, he's probably the lowest priority target, but he's also really squishy. I might leave the Thorns guy until last. The other reason I killed him is because, like, these attacks don't matter this round, so... Alright, let's do a War Cry. I guess it doesn't get rid of the madness, it just puts it on top of the deck. Alright, well, let's use that. I have to shrug it off. Suppose I could use it then for free, because why not? And that one's not free, though. Alright. Let's Sword Boomerang. If it hits the Thorns guy a bunch, that would actually be kind of annoying. And Anger Up. Alright, well, he's nearly dead. Is he going to buff his explosion? Is that what he's doing? Yep. Not too bad, though. It's the Thorns buffs that are annoying. And usually I target him first, but it's been working out weirdly here. Yeah, he's going to try to buff his Thorns damage, which I don't appreciate. He's going to buff his explosion some more. We actually... Okay, let's Warcry first. Get rid of the madness, because it doesn't actually help. I'm pretty sure I'm going to want to eliminate those if I have money at a merchant. Feel No Pain doesn't help us yet. We don't have a pen nib coming up. There's got to be a good way to work this out. Well, you know what? If these guys are going to explode, I'll want some armor. Let's see. Oh, yeah, of course I know what the card draw is. Screw it. Just bash this guy for the kill. Done. When in doubt, remove one of the opponents. More Thorns. Yeah, see, I don't like the idea of those getting stronger and stronger. We will... I don't want this guy's Thorns to get that much stronger either. I'm going to start by Flash stealing him, which does hurt a fair bit. Corruption. Battle Trance. Armaments. Jacks it up. That way each attack does more so that we don't deal as much. Yeah, we'll cleave. And, oh, there's a pen nib. Alright. Go for the kill there and stop him from attacking me. And then we'll just deal with the fact that we're going to have like 7 Thorns damage next turn. But hopefully we can kill him in one attack. Certainly a lot more damage than I would have liked to have taken. There we go. We can kill him with this. And we've actually armored ourselves up so we don't take any back as well. Okay, a little bit of self-healing, another fire potion. I do like the headbutt because it does let you recover something from your draw pile and do some manipulation. Reaper sounds great, but he's quite expensive, and it takes a lot of strength to really like scale up, and you know it's got to be unblocked damage and things. I think it is worth having one headbutt though. Take something out of your graveyard. We're gonna go. I'm gonna heal from this one, and then we'll probably do an upgrade at the second one. There we go, 76. I think another zero-cost Warcry is still the way to go. Because it doesn't hurt at all. Sever Soul does let you do some pretty funky stuff and does help you activate Clash, but Warcry is just a free card. Like, it can never, ever hurt you when it's upgraded, because it's free. Alright, oh, so this was a question mark, so we got critters instead. Alright, I'm happy I healed then, just in case. Let's... Do we really have the cards to, like, take advantage of this right now? Everything else in my hand's an attack, right? So, while the corruption tricks are nice, I think we will hold off a scooch. Okay, so let's hit the guy with the most hit points. I could headbutt and recover it. Although, yeah, I think that's actually a good idea. So there you go. It automatically selected it because it was the only card in the discard pile. So there's going to be a headbutt on top of the deck, which I'm fine with. We'll use Sword Boomerang. It's relatively effective. It's going to hit random things, but that's okay in this particular situation. And I'm going to go ahead and anger him again, because he's going to be armored up. There we go. I suppose if I had Corruption, I might have been able to get off the Clash. And then I'd have Corruption for the next turn as well. But, man, my deck has gotten really big, and I do not very keen on that. But let's use a spot weakness. Give ourselves some strength. We may as well Madness here. Would have been a little nicer if it had gotten the bash, but I think we're going to have to just deal with that. I think I'm just going to double defend here. And I'm going to use a block potion as well, because I would really like to just be able to do an upgrade at the next thing. I could drop my fire potions, but it's not going to do anything right now. And since they don't take any endurance to use, you can just save them for the right situation. Which, depending on how this goes, might be this turn. Okay, no one's got any armor. We can do impervious body slam tricks. Well, let's Warcry first. I'll get rid of the Madness. Well, rather put it on top of the deck. I will Armaments into Impervious. Sure, why not? Into Body Slam. 51 damage is exactly that. Are we going to be able to kill everything else before it reses? I don't know. I could kill this one. Oh, I'm not going to take any damage regardless, so... Alright, let's do that. It might res. It only reses at half HP, though, so it's not the worst. And again, we do have the fire potions. At least we're not taking any damage this turn. He's got armor. Alright. Let's do this. So far, it has given us a discount to something that costs not 0 every single time. So, it's looking pretty good. I better Clash before I draw a card. And do this so it's one less attack. Oh, Battle Trance. I think we've got it. 30 damage! Boom! Even if we couldn't have done it, we had the War Cries. We had a lot of options. A Poison Potion for a little extra DPS. The Exhaust isn't the worst. I don't think we want a second Body Slam. I think, like, we could just skip, but I think I'm actually quite happy to grab a Cleave. Even though I'm complaining about how big my deck is getting. I am mostly healthy, so I'm just going to go ahead and upgrade things. Mostly I want to get rid of the Madnesses, if I'm perfectly honest. I don't think we're upgrading that. I wish I hadn't taken Feel No Pain. I don't remember why I grabbed it. I think because I was like, oh, I'm exhausting things and it's sort of a combo. Would probably be better off not having it in the first place. So I guess the question is, do we upgrade like a Shrug It Off? And it's just one more card, which is nice. Or Cleave. That's kind of where I am. This Cleave does help you speed up your murdering of everyone in the face. But that helps you stick around a little longer for the murder. I think I'm going to just upgrade the Shrug It Off. Alright, boss fight. What is this? Donu. Deka. Okay, these are new to me. I have not fought these guys before. I don't know if I've made it to the end of this act before, because I was mostly just playing fairly quickly about most things. You are going to buff yourself. You are going to do damage to me. It might be worth getting off the spot weakness while we have the opportunity. I think, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to start with an offering. Oh, it is worth noting these guys have some immunity. I am now going to Warcry. Ooh, that did not work out as well as I had hoped, actually. There's almost no chance we burn our way down to a clash, right? So I'm just going to go and toss that. Okay, I was hoping to get the corruption. But we'll spot weakness, because the sooner we get some strength on, the better. I don't know. We could just, you know, Poison Potion only deals, again, assuming I counted it right, 14 damage. So using it to just pop one of these, like, trait things might not be too bad. Because it opens up the possibility of us doing other things. I don't know about Impervious right now. Well, we do have Body Slam. Okay, let's shrug it off. Impervious. Jax should still help us. Yeah, we have no way to do vulnerable. Not that it would matter if it did. I'm gonna go ahead and body slam this guy. Is that what? Do I want to do that now? Is there any? I don't think there's any other ordering of things that matters. I may want to use the headbutt and return. They actually have so many hit points. I'm actually thinking about putting my spot weakness on top right away. I'm a little worried that they're going to attack me for huge amounts, and I'll wish I had the shrug it off instead, but... And we'll cleave. And we'll clash. I don't know if I should be spreading the damage out or not. I'm assuming, you know, targeted approach is best approach, because it usually is. Ooh, you're giving me some dazes. And you boosted your strength. Oh, you boosted both of their strength. Is that what you're going to do? Are you going to be buffing the strength every single turn, and this guy's just going to be attacking me? Ooh, that is unpleasant. Alright, I'm going to Corruption. That's going to be fine. I will spot Weakness again, because it's free, and then it removes it from the deck, which is fine. I'm at the 10 strength now, which is good. I'm still trying to figure out... I guess we can wait with that. Yeah, we're just gonna... We'll use the Cleave. Because it's the most damage and nothing else. Yeah, there's no reason to use it right this second, because we can't start Poison Ticks, and doing 40 damage with the Fire Potion doesn't help us. Okay, we've got no armor. You're also going to debuff me with this, too. So we're taking 26. Oh yeah, and you're etherealizing me every time. Okay, so you do swap around. You're going to be looking to armor. It'd be great to kill you if we could do that before you get there. Alright, this is going to look a little nutty. But I'm going to put Defend on the top of the deck. Get Bash for me. Now you got Twin Strike. Okay. Alright, I forgot. You can't get vulnerable anyway. We have an energy left over. Alright, well, we're going to take 17. Oh, you armor both. Okay, at least it's not a massive amount of armor. Okay, start with the War Cry. I'm going to return the normal strike. I will play Feel No Pain at this point, which will actually enable Clash. No, it won't. Defend. That will enable Clash. Flash Steel. Strike. Sword Boomerang. Hit entirely the wrong person the whole time. But Fire Potion. Okay, hopefully you don't go into some sort of weird berserk mode now that you're alone. Shrug it off. Shrug it off. May as well do that. So I'm going to try to get the Clash off. Now that all the draws are done, we will Battle Trance. Shoot, I won't be able to Clash because of the Dazed. You're never going to get the Bash, apparently. There's no way for me to get him vulnerable this turn, even with the poison. So I'll just hit him directly. we're far from a pen nib. I haven't been monitoring that, and I've got to really optimize things. I think we've got this. Unless he, like, whips out a ludicrous attack. No, he's just going to self-buff again, which is fine. We've got enabled Clash right away. We may as well use it in case this draw turns everything really funny. Any chance we've got lethal this turn? I don't know. I could have put something on top of the deck ahead of time. That would have been maybe better. I guess we'll get Bash back, actually, because we can actually enable a weakness next turn. Or... I screwed that up terribly. I'm an idiot. But we got the kill, so, you know, I guess that's okay. Screw things up, but get the kill anyway. Here, we heal, but it doesn't matter. We're going to full heal over here. And I've never been here before. A deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the Spire, the source of this evil? You ready your blade? Attack? I deal a whole bunch of damage. Squirms and bleeds, but ultimately pounding. Is your minus attacks not enough? Ask yourself, have I been here before? You feel that you have dealt a total of 547 damage to the heart. A total of 683 million damage has been dealt by all who have challenged it. Oh! Wait, is that victory question mark? Did I win? Is that the end? Now, one of the big questions with this is, how is the long-term replayability? You know, like, is it like Isaac-like, where, you know, 1,000 runs in, you're still having, like, new stuff happen? Again, it's still early access, a lot of big question marks, but, unlocked some new cards for future runs, so I will start to see some of these cards being available later on. Deal 12 damage, shuffle a wound in your up pile. Wow. Immolate. Exhaust one card. If the chosen card with a status or curse, deal 10 damage to all enemies. Oh, well, okay. And this shuffle 2 wounds. Oh! It's got a set. So this is things that generate various wounds, which wounds are a status, normally, I think, and unplayable status cards. So then you could immolate the wounds to do a bunch of damage. It's a little awkward, but whenever you draw a wound, draw a card. Oh, okay, it's power. So drawing a wound doesn't hurt you anymore as long as you evolve first. I mean, you do rely on seeing those things, you know, at the same time, but there it is. You know, I strongly suspected that the very first run that I record of Slay the Spire would be a victory, as opposed to the runs that I did on my own for practice, because I figured I would pay a lot more attention playing on my own. I'm sure I made like a million different play mistakes. There was plenty that I was aware of, and by the nature of how these mistakes happen, there's going to be plenty that I was not aware of. But yeah, so I guess we will have to try to see what doing a run with the Silent is. The Silent feels harder. Not gonna lie, it feels like it's probably harder, and at some point, we'll have to figure out what the final characters are. And then it's the sort of thing, like, if this sells well, and if the company has the right mentality, I hope this company has the mentality where they're like, we're gonna support this game for the next 10 years, and we're gonna keep adding, like, new characters with new card pools, and new enemies, and new ways to navigate the Spire, and, like, the ability to go deeper, or start on higher difficulties, or some damn thing. Like, this could be the sort of thing where you're producing content for it for 10 years. Through a variety of expansions and DLC and things like that. And this is the sort of thing where it works for. Because if you like the game, then and you just want more of this game, because it's not, yeah, it's like, it's a brand new one. It's like, I get the same experience with sort of Star Realms. Every time an expansion comes out, it's like, okay, I get to play the game all over again, almost from fresh, and hopefully that would be the case. So, thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you guys next time.